are ready for the main event of the evening. 5 years in the making, and the time has come for the bout you've all been waiting for. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, the wait is over. It's go time!
A rivalry, deeper than competition. So personal, it transcends sport. And speaks to the very core of human nature. Is it about the pursuit of perfection?
Look at this display by Floyd Mayweather.
Or the need to defy the odds?
Manny Pacquiao is a storm.
To protect the legacy at all costs.
Mayweather remains money.
Or to inspire a nation?
This is the brilliance of the Filipino slugger.
In the end,
there will only be one.
Rivalries create legends.
Legends create history.
Tonight, an event that will captivate the world.
And forever define an era. Mayweather.
Pacquiao. It's been a long time coming.
And that time is now.
And there's a look at Manny Pacquiao with the smile which has been there on his face all week long as he prepares to lead his entourage out of the dressing room and make this walk down the hallway toward the arena at the MGM Grand Garden for, will it be lucky or unlucky, the 13th time in his career. He's been remarkably relaxed, in a buoyant mood this week, almost as though he's at a party rather than at a fight. Extremely familiar with this environment, just as is Floyd Mayweather. Roy Jones, what does that mean?
Well, that means that he has nothing to be worried about. He's used to this. This is not new to him, so it has no added pressure on him. You understand me? He's very comfortable because he knows this feeling.
They've both been through big pay-per-view fights before, but neither has been in a fight with this kind of public exposure, and certainly the money has to affect anybody's attitude. Is there more pressure or less because they're making so much?
It's more pressure, of course, because you're making more, so more is expected. However, it is a fight, and your goal always is to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's champion versus champion. Now making his entrance to the ring, the fighting pride of the Philippines, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
Immediately after the anthems were concluded, you may have heard the chant building in the arena, Manny, Manny, Manny. And I don't think, Al, that was because fans were aware and cognizant that Manny would walk first. It's a suggestion that, just as is the case in the general public, maybe this house is filled with more people rooting for Manny Pacquiao.
I think it's true, and from what we've seen so far this evening, that's true. Just as they did at the weigh-in, they took a selfie before they came out. Manny Pacquiao's been as relaxed, as you pointed out, and as engaging leading into this fight as we've ever seen him, and certainly we've seen him that way before. This crowd will probably be a pro-Manny Pacquiao crowd.
And surely the selfies are a defining signature of the event. It's hard to imagine that there are many fans, if any, in this arena who will not be sending out pictures via Twitter and Instagram tonight saying, look at me, I was here, I got this ticket. And I have to say this, it's too personal a note, but I can't resist it. I've been broadcasting for 40 years, and I say this many times, I've never seen a more comfortable public figure than this man. I've never seen anyone who loves the spotlight, loves the crowd, and loves these responsibilities the way Manny Pacquiao does, and he's showing it with his face.
When you suddenly see him do a walk-in like this, it reminds me of when Evander Holyfield was singing on the way in to fight Tyson, and you felt an exuberance from him. Here he is.
Up the steps and into the ring. He's a long way from living on the streets of Manila at age 14, homeless, and looking for something that would take him forward in life. He joined an amateur boxing team in Manila. The rest is history. And now, from the streets of Grand Rapids, Michigan, to a destiny he may not have contemplated or dreamed of for a long time in his lifetime, which clearly he has been architecting carefully like an engineer for the past several years. The money team thing is no mirage. This business enterprise for Floyd Mayweather was built, as he said, on his desire to become the first 9-figure prize fighter, and he's done it.
It has to do with his acumen as a marketer and, as you said, as a businessman. And you talked about the social media age. No one has ever worked it like Floyd Mayweather with over 4 million Twitter followers.
Roy Jones, by and large, are other fighters jealous of the money that Mayweather makes, or do they celebrate it?
A lot of fighters are jealous, but most fighters celebrate it because this is a big thing for boxing. He is the example that now someone can go out and accomplish such a feat. So I think all fighters should celebrate his knowledge of what he did.
And now, here is boxing's undisputed #1 attraction, the undefeated welterweight and super welterweight champion of the world, Floyd Money Mayweather.
And we mentioned that Pacquiao is fighting in this arena for the 13th time. Mayweather now enters the MGM Grand Garden Arena for the 15th time in his career. And Al Bernstein, each of his last 12 fights have taken place here. No matter how many times Pacquiao has fought here, Mayweather believes this is his own turf.
He has scrupulously avoided going anywhere else. This fight could have landed somewhere else. There was bidding wars going on for it back east in Dallas, Texas. But Floyd Mayweather, who had the whip hand in his promotion, wanted it here at the MGM Grand
in Las Vegas, which is now his hometown. And what could be a more fitting site for the headquarters of the money team? Tale of the tape. For this welterweight championship fight, the weight limit at yesterday's weigh-in was 147 pounds. Pacquiao weighed in at 145, Mayweather at 146. You see the age difference, which is really about 22 months. Mayweather, the older of the two. Also, he has had less ring wear and tear than has Manny Pacquiao. A 2.5-inch height advantage for Mayweather could be extremely significant in the fight. And Floyd Mayweather did not get on our unofficial scale to let us know what he weighs tonight, but Manny Pacquiao, surprisingly, based on his past pattern, has managed to rehydrate up 7 pounds from 145 to 152. Most of us expected that Pacquiao would be under 150 pounds tonight. And corresponding to the height advantage for Mayweather, you see his reach advantage, 4 inches. Al Bernstein, the rules.
A reminder of the rules to everyone. There is no standing 8 count. No 3 knockdown rules, though a lot of people don't think that would play in this fight anyway. Only the referee can stop the fight. Fighter can't be saved by the bell in any round. If there's a clash of heads that would stop the fight, it would be a no decision. Before then, after 4, they would go to the scorecards.
We waited a long time for this. Let's go into the ring for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you, and we welcome you to tonight's epicenter of the sports world, the Grand Garden Arena here at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada, for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Mayweather Promotions and Top Rank Incorporated in association with Showtime Pay-Per-View and HBO Pay-Per-View, sponsored by Tecate, Con Carácter, Mexico, Live It to Believe It, and the Weinstein Company, and the new movie Southpaw, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, in theaters everywhere, July 24th.
This contest is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission Chairman Francisco V. Aguilar. Executive Director Bob Bennett. The World Boxing Organization Supervisor is its President Francisco Pacquiao Barcarcel. And the World Boxing Association Supervisor is Gilberto Jesus Mendoza. The WBC Supervisor is President Mauricio Suleiman. At ringside, the three judges scoring will be Bert Clements, Glenn Feldman, and Dave Moretti, and the man in charge of the action inside the ring, World Championship veteran referee Kenny Bayless. And now, the officials are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, with his trainer Freddie Roach and wearing yellow and red, official weight 145 pounds. His fighting credentials of 57 victories, including 38 knockouts, along with 13 international and world championship titles in a record 80 different weight division, guarantees his place in the Hall of Fame. He's recognized and known the world over as the people's champion from Sarangani province, the fighting pride of the Philippines, the reigning, defending, two-time WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, really needing no introduction the world over, and truly representing some of the finest boxing skills our sport has ever seen. Wearing black shorts with gold trim, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, he weighed in at a ready 146 pounds. A veteran of 24 world title bouts, he is undefeated in his 18-year campaign with a record of 47 wins, no losses, 26 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the pound-for-pound great and the pay-per-view king, boxing's future Hall of Famer, the sensational 11-time world champion in 5 weight divisions. Please welcome the reigning, the defending, and the undefeated WBC and WBA welterweight and super welterweight champion of the world, introducing Floyd Mayweather. And a referee in charge now to give instructions, Kenny Bayless.
Okay, gentlemen, Floyd Manny, this is a fight that the world has been waiting for. Both of you are world champions. We went over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to keep this fight clean